Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Let's go rob the rich to feed the poor. Because I'm apparently the Bohemian version of Robin Hood. Why not? This game is just so damn pretty though. And I'm not talking here on technical level. No, on a technical level this game, and rightly so compared to other titles, AAA titles these days, is garbage. There's no gentler way to put it. It runs badly, it's got plenty of bugs, glitches, and issues. But on an artistic level, it might be one of the best fucking games I've played. It feels alive. It feels, more importantly, scaled appropriately for a medieval world. Towns are towns, villages are villages, all that kind of stuff. You might do so. I need to find that woman and rob her. What?
Greetings, Henry. Something hereabouts.
Yeah, she is the target. Now I need to remove that plate, the hauberk, all the pieces of armor.
Greetings, Henry. Oh, watch where you're going.
Alright, is she the one? I don't know. Come on.
Looking for something around here.
No.
What is it?
Pickpocketing someone in the middle of the day. Oop, she will.
Welcome, Henry. Is there something you need?
Not something I need. I'm making too much damn noise. From what, though? Oh. I see.
If you're up to no good, you'd better think twice. What in the good health to you, Henry? Looking for someone? Who is it?
This is just fucking stupid, really. I'll knock her the fuck down.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry. Hmm? Has something... Has something happened?
Buggy. I do hear stuff. Now that is very, very fucking expensive. All right. Okay. Fucking hell, that's hard. Okay, how many lockpicks do I still have? 3. Okay, I'll just open the chest. I do have the key. That's fine. Well, I doubt I'll be able to get rid of those anytime soon. Let me talk with the bailiff, actually.
Good day, Henry.
See, what do you have?
How's it going?
Well, I don't need to sell any food.
God save you, good night. What can I do for you?
How are you coping?
As well as we can, Henry. You can be glad Sir Radzig took you into his service. I hear you even go hunting with Lord Capon.
I've been once. And I don't think it'll be happening again anytime soon.
Ah, it's a shame. Because I was gonna ask a favor of you. I'm sure you know there's a lot of hungry mouths here, so I thought you might be able to help.
I don't know. I'm not such a great hunter that I could feed all the refugees.
No, that's not what I meant. It's the townspeople here who have a taste for game. They want to live like the nobility, see? A few of the burghers have been to see me already, to ask if we'd try our luck in the woods. They promised us supplies in exchange. Flour, lard, eggs, and the like. but we can't afford to take the risk of poaching. We're barely tolerated as it is. If one of ours got caught in the woods, they'd hang him from the nearest tree. But I was thinking, you're in Sir Radzig's garrison, and you go hunting with Sir Hans. You could help us.
Well, I got away with brawling with Laura Capon, so I don't suppose they'll string me up for a few hares.
Great, Henry. I really appreciate it. The local tailor was asking me about getting some hares to put on a feast for a visiting merchant.
All right, I'll bring you something.
Thank you. You'll be saving us from starvation.
Okay. Some hares. I am not gonna rob the church, though. I wouldn't mind getting some of the locks picked. I'm not interested in stealing anything.
All the faithful departed through the...
How do the Ratay folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with him?
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
You know, and here I thought that the church was supposed to be a place of refuge. I'm just saying. Huh? There we go. Well, nothing here.
God save Henry.
Yeah, let me check my reputation.
G'day, Henry. God almighty, has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
Let's fight.
I hope you've got coin this time. I won't fight you for your labour, understand?
Missed!
Okay. Wait, do I not have, where's my gauntlets? Ah, there we go. I need to repair May have taken some damage though. No, no. A bit. Just a bit. In every single one of them. Not too much, but hey. Easy enough to get rich. You just have to steal everything that's unnailed to the floor, sell stolen items, become a murderer and a thief. Show no mercy. Okay, with that out of the way, I can actually start showing mercy because I don't need to worry. Now, where is that bloody thief? Well, let me see about food. What's my nourishment?
I wouldn't beg, good neighbors, but I'm...
Hey,
I see you survived.
aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here. What the hell?
You realise I could kill you without a moment's thought? Anytime I want to, you coward.
Haha, really? Then go ahead. Show me.
You but...
Jesus! Bring it on.
Save you, Henry.
God almighty, has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
Here's your groschen.
Henry!
Good.
I'm glad
Keep after
you came.
your effort. Interested in another job?
You mentioned another job. I'm all ears.
Aye. There's a good widow living in squalor with us in the camp. She sold the last memento she had of her sainted mother to a moneylender so she could feed her young ones. And now she's so torn with regret, she can't sleep nights.
You want me to get this memento back?
Just so. I'd do it myself, only I can't show my face on the town square without the catchpoles kicking my arse. Steal her ring back from that usurer, Wolf from Bruda. You can pick your own reward while you're at it. He's so rich it ain't decent.
I'll be right back.
That's all for today.
Here's your change. Thanks for your custom.
God be with you.
Okay. Right, vitality. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. If you don't overeat or go hungry for 5 days, fine enough. Speaking about food, actually, maybe wait, closed? That's, weird. Why would it be closed?
Good day, Henry.
I can't pickpocket him.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Yeah, he has. Don't worry about it, mate. I'm just gonna steal everything you have.
Greetings, Henry.
Hey,
What are you looking for?
Yeah.
good day, Henry.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry. Greetings, Henry.
Someone will discover that body soon enough. But it doesn't matter.
Welcome, Henry.
I've got that ring.
Ha! That'll bring tears of joy to that poor widow. I hope you filled your own pocket while you were at it. You're a handy lad. You could be king of all the thieves in Ratay.
What else have you got for me?
Something really special this time. There's a stuck-up cloth merchant from Ledechko who comes to Ratay from time to time. The bastard claims poverty is God's punishment on us for our sins. I'd like to show him what God's punishment looks like. Now, if you were to lift his guild seal from his pouch, he'd never live down the shame of losing it once the guild gets wind of it.
The mills of God grind slowly but surely, eh?
And we'll help them along. As a reward, I'll get you something really wonderful. Just wait and see.
I'm on it.
All right. Well, I'll need to go in the forest and hunt some hares then.
Greetings, good knight. How may I serve you?
You look like you've got a lot on your plate, Master Bailiff. Is work keeping you busy?
Busy? I've had so many visitors, I wouldn't wonder if the door fell off its hinges.
What's going on?
I've been given the task of putting some of the Scarlet's refugees to work. It's not that there's a shortage of jobs, the problem's sharing them out fairly.
I understand. Everyone has mouths to feed.
The worst part is they won't tell you who really needs a job the most, but you might be able to help, Henry.
How?
They're like to be more honest with you, so you can find out who's in the most need. And you can decide for yourself who'll do what. Will you help?
If you need help, I'll do whatever I can.
You're a godsend. I'm sure it won't take too long. You know how the refugees are getting on, don't you? But ask around if you need to find out more.
What kind of work are we talking about?
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook, and we need 5 carriers.
A cook and 5 water carriers? That sounds simple enough. Is there a problem?
A little. We need 3 water carriers, but the other 2 will have to carry, begging your pardon, shit. Or as the Pope would say, excrement.
How come that's such a cause for concern?
For one thing, they're afraid of me, and I can't get a straight answer out of any of them. So how the hell am I supposed to make the right choice?
Oh, they're desperate. You can't blame them.
I don't, but I might end up picking some good-for-nothing who'll just booze his wages away.
Can you tell me anything more about the cook?
You'll have to ask Hagen yourself. I couldn't get a straightforward answer out of him. Maybe he's changed his mind.
What do I need to know about the water carriers?
We need 3. Right now, some of the burgers' hands are doing the job.
And they need to go all the way down to the river for water?
Of course, where else would they get it? Gallows Hill? It's not an easy job, but someone has to do it.
What can you tell me about the other carriers?
It's dirty, but it's a job that needs to be done. There'll be more than enough work for them. Some places are overflowing.
Sounds disgusting. Why would anyone want the job?
If all else fails, I'll pay 2 groschen for every 1 I pay the water carriers. That might convince someone.
Is there anyone who can tell me more about it?
Yes, the merchant Conrad Hagen is the one looking for a cook, so you can talk to him. And young Alex will know which of the Scarlet's folk are best suited to the job.
That's all I need to know.
Good luck, then.
Okay. Let's help these people.
Good day, Hen.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask about our former neighbors. There are jobs here for some of them, and I have to pick people.
The bailiff told me about it. He still wants our people to do the knacker's job?
But what of it? It will benefit everyone.
Not everyone. There's not enough work for everyone, and no one wants to do the knacker's job.
I'm also looking for a cook. Do you know of a good cook who's looking for work?
Well, there's Agnes. I've heard she can cook better than anyone. Only...
Well, what's the problem? Did something happen to her?
No, it's just that I haven't seen her around here for ages. I believe she's cooking for the local parish priest and living at the presbytery. So I don't think she's in need of work.
So, do you know who's most in need of some coin and is fit for hard work?
Everyone's in need of coin, but not everyone is fit for such work.
But who should I talk to then? Where will I find them?
I'll talk to them myself and send them to meet you in front of the Rathouse, so they'll all be in one place. It'll take me a while, though.
But having a job could save someone's life.
Water carrying, maybe. But if they have to do a job that's not fit for a decent person, only for the knacker or the executioner's servant?
So you think there's no point in it? That it's better to beg than have a job, even if it is hauling shit?
You forget that that's a job for the knacker's hired hand, not for displaced people. When we return to Skalitz, they'll never be able to rid themselves of the stink.
Thanks. I'll go.
Through the mercy of God, rest.
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am. Or I did, before those devils rolled in and burnt down Skalitz. Why'd you ask?
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper, and everyone I asked sent me to you.
I've been blessed by God.
So it seems. Anyway, the local merchant wants someone who can cook food fit for nobility and take care of his household.
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food, but I can't just go serve someone else.
Why not?
Because I'm still Father Francis's housekeeper.
But I heard he fled and isn't coming back.
Don't pay any attention. They're just rumors. I'm still his housekeeper.
Where's Father Francis now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was going to confession in Sasau. But that was before all these terrible things happened. I've heard no word of him since then.
Does he go to Sasau often? Where does he stay when he's there?
Not so often. About once a month. He always used to stay in the inn near the monastery, so he wouldn't have far to go.
I'll ask around about what happened to Father Francis. I'll let you know.
God bless.
Well, getting to Sasau will be a bit of a pain, won't it? Hold on. Alright, so I need to fight Father Francis first and foremost.
Good day, Henry.
Hey, Henry! God be with you.
The bailiff sent me. He said you're looking for a cook.
That's right. I'm searching for a good cook, but I've said all that to our esteemed bailiff.
Well, I offered the bailiff my help because I know the Skalitz folk.
Ah, I see. Well, ask away then.
I also heard that you need workers to carry, to empty latrines.
It's not dignified to talk of such manners. That's not a concern for decent people.
But I need to know...
Enough. I won't have such talk in my home.
I also heard there are vacant carrier jobs.
Yes, yes. I'm surprised it hasn't occurred to anyone sooner. It will certainly benefit the city if the burghers don't have to send their own servants.
It will benefit my people as well.
Of course. It goes without saying.
Do you have any particular requirements for the new cook?
Well, it would be an advantage if she knew how to cook.
Well, yes, but the bailiff said you had other conditions.
Well, I want a woman who's capable of looking after the house when I'm away on business.
Young? Nimble?
What for? I want her to impress people with her food, not her face.
I understand. Sorry.
Ah, good. Let me check the horse. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that boat. Good. Okay, let's go to the castle.
How can I be?
See if they need anything.
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
And another thing. Have you heard anything about those savages who attacked us?
I heard they're called Cumans. Sigismund brought them here from Hungary. By all accounts, we got off lightly. They say, in other places, they impaled people on spikes, skinned them alive, and even worse. Fucking heathen swine.
And Sir Hans Capon? Have you seen him?
Aye, I saw him. And for a young fellow, he was as drunk as... well, as a lord. Which he is, of course. All of this here belongs to him, so he can do as he damn well pleases. I reckon I'd do the same in his shoes.
What about the captain of the garrison? What's he like?
Sir Bernard. A grouchy old bastard. He don't care much for us. I'd like to shove a stick up his arse. Or take out the one that's already there.
Have you met the local lord?
Sir Hanush. Of course. He's a jovial sort and doesn't know what fear is.
How are the Skalitz refugees faring?
Oh, me and the rest of Sir Radzig's men are all right. We live at the castle and we've got everything we need. But the others are just making it day to day. And they've lost everything. It's charity and arms for them, and the locals ain't as generous as they was. God knows how much longer we'll be stuck here. It ain't good.
What about our Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush gave him the whole of Perkstein for his use. He seems to be bearing up well considering all he's lost.
Thanks.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
How goes it, sir? Are you recovered?
I am, for all the good it does. The boredom here. The only thing I have to read is the Bible, and the Hanush won't let anyone near me but the priest. Have you any idea the monotonous drivel that fella comes out with?
This world is but a trial. Be repentant.
He talks to me as if I'm about to breathe my last. Actually, he talks to me as if I were already dead. Listen, Henry, won't you come with me to the Ratay Baths? I need a change of scene before moss starts growing on me.
But what about your wound, sir?
Well, I won't lie to you, it hurts like the devil. But I'd rather hobble along with a cane, howling in pain, than listen to a selection of the most boring passages from the Gospels for one more minute.
Why to the baths?
Well, a hot bath does a man good.
It does. Which is why you can bath here anytime you like.
Have you ever seen Clara, the Bathhouse wench? Henry, she's a beauty. If I didn't know better, I'd say I was in love with her.
Why not? When do you want to go?
I shall go there right away, but wait until at least dusk to join me. I'll have company there.
All right, I'll come and join you there. About our hunt.
All right, I admit it. Trying to kill a boar with a bow and arrow wasn't the best idea I've ever had.
It was a nice shot, though.
So, apparently he's got that stick out of his ass. Fine. I could use a bath, and if I can get one for free, why not? Okay, I just need to wait for these people to be assembled. Let me talk with Teresa then. Not missing much by having the helmet on though. But I at least would like to see his face.
I'm glad you stopped by.
Mm-hmm. That sound of the mail is driving me crazy. I understand that mail sounds like that, but still, it's one thing to hear something in life.
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. And where would you care to go?
What if we took a stroll along the river?
Why not? That sounds lovely. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Okay. I've tried cleaning myself, but the clothes... Okay. I shall worry about all of that later.
That was a good idea to go for a walk. Not that I don't like the mill, but you get tired of it. So I'm glad you took me out.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see the markets in Prague one day. Have you ever been to Prague?
No, I haven't. I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly, though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
That's disgusting. I'd love to listen to that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too, so don't give me any of that.
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle. Last one is a slimy slug.
Please. Just pointing out, I'm running in plate, girl. Okay. Come on. Taking a girl out to the tavern seems like a bad idea. Even worse, take her to the executioner site. Not exactly what I have in mind here. Where am I going anyway? Fucking hell. This feels like I'm running all across the... Hold on. Courtship.
That was fun. Sit down here next to me, Hal.
I find it interesting they all call him Hal.
And what about you? I heard you're helping Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig has me running in a few errands. I have to say, he always treats me well, and I make a wage.
So you've had your turn of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
I don't know. I suppose it's a job like any other.
Of course. I'm sure it's no different than being a charcoal burner. You'll have to try harder than that.
Now then.
Ah, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Wandering the land, turning innocent girls' heads.
What? I hope your knees didn't buckle too.
You rascal. You know what? Ask me another time.
Another time?
The next time you come to see me. You will come and see me again, won't you?
I don't know. I am awfully busy.
Well, if you do find the time, I'll be glad to see you. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
Just a little way. I don't want anyone to gossip. Thank you for coming with me. Please come and see me again.
God be with you.
You've an honest trade. How come you got mixed up in crime?
Evil times. The harvest failed, and there was no grain to mill, and a child to feed on top of it all. I had no choice. And meanwhile, the lords in the castle and the monks in the monastery stuffed their craws to bursting. Where's the justice in that?
So you took justice into your own hands, is that it? And now you take whatever you need?
Pull your head out your arse, Henry, and take a good look around you. Wars come and go, but nothing really changes. It's the poor that do the dying, and the nobles who reap the rewards. We have to survive somehow, So why concern ourselves with morals?
Would you happen to have any work for me?
Of course I would. And, surprise, surprise, it's another ring.
Like last time?
Properly done this time. Proper hard work. And who else to set the task to than you? The ringleader, so to speak. The thing is, one of the rich townsmen left his ring behind the last time he went to the baths for some wenching. Too drunk to see it, no doubt. And now he wants it back, and the baths deny all knowledge.
Why not turn to the bailiff?
Why not? Because he doesn't want anyone to know about his bathhouse visits. And the girls in the baths are wary of selling the ring in case the bailiff does start looking for it after all. So we'll make life easier for them. What do you say?
Consider it done. Provided I get something out of it.
Don't worry. You won't be left short. The ring's hidden in the chest in the bathhouse madam's chambers. Come right back with it once you have it. What the hell?
Going out on a lovely stroll with a nice girl, and then going to the baths with Hans Catipan, but only after stealing a ring from the bathhouse. I mean, it seems easy enough to increase your reputation with the traders and all that, and the villagers, but how do you increase your reputation with the soldiers of a town?
God be with you. Be a bit more careful.
God save you, Henry.
God save Henry.
Oh, this is for clients. I don't know where I can find her chambers. Maybe the map will tell me.
Sir? It's me, sir, Henry.
Hold on.
Greetings, Henry.
Who's there? Answer me. Welcome.
Well, I got the ring. It wasn't in the chest that was very difficult to open. I do need some training in pickpocketing, and I do certainly have the money for it. Of course, getting a real horse, real armor, all that kind of stuff, the kind of training that I need, all of that is fairly expensive.
I have that ring for you.
Excellent. They'll be hopping mad at the baths once they find out. Here's your reward, and don't turn it all into drink.
Any chance of some more work for me?
For you, always. A friend of mine asked me to help him get back some disputed land from his neighbor.
And you've become an officer of the law, is that it?
A likely turn of events. No, I'm pleased to say this is good old-fashioned stealing. There's a deed of sale for that land, not quite in his favor. So it would be a fine thing if it went missing.
Very well. Where do I need to liberate it from?
From the bailiff himself. Ha! You should see the face you're pulling. I never said it would be easy. The deed is supposed to be at the Rathouse somewhere, on the table, among the other parchments. You'll need to sneak in and then find it.
I'll manage somehow.
That I don't doubt. And you needn't doubt your reward.
I'd like to try pickpocketing again.
All right. Come behind the mill, away from prying eyes.
Well, it would seem I need to increase my stealth skill.
God be with you, Henry. I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you, and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. Once you try stealing... That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
Will you teach me how to pickpocket better?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
Well.
Okay, do I need to go anywhere? There is a quest I can do in the middle of nowhere, which is to deal with the bandits, of course. Oh, vitality, alright. Okay. I'm dressed like a tank, so I probably will be able. Let me see these other treasure maps, though. Hold on. So, that's the bridge, that's the island. Alright, I'll deal with that later. That's the mill as well. Fine.
what's come crawling out of some rock! Come on! Ah. Hey! Corva! Bring it! Go! I'll let you go, but it'll cost you.
So be it.
What's that? Who's there? What's going on there?
Here comes the tank. They haven't seen me yet.
Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
What are you doing here?
Kurvafix!
Hold on here. Okay. Nothing. No. It's an empty cave. How disappointing.
Who's there? What are you doing? Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! To arms! Get over here! Come on! To arms! Get over here!
Well, the bandits have been dealt with at the very least. Now I need to go back and have that bath with Lord Hans Capon.
Better never to lend money.
Good health to you.
For you!
For all the time I had to wait. How are you, Henry?
God be with you.
God be with you, Henry. God save you, good knight. What can I do for you?
Bloody hell. Okay, that will do. Now. Okay then. Gonna go deal with Lord Hans Capon. Of course, the prick would park his horse right in the middle of the path.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
Lord Capon?
He said after dark, fine. I'll,
What do you need, sir?
I need you to do me a favor, Henry.
What, again?
Now, what's your tone, peasant? You'd never think it. But Stenna here is a demon at dice. She stripped me bare ass naked and I couldn't even get a ribbon off her.
Well, I'll rip everything off her then, eh?
Good God! You do that to such a fragile flower? Who I paid for, by the way. Right then, you've got to beat Stenna at dice. I refuse to be the only one here with his arse on the show.
All right. Why the hell not?
well, that's what I meant earlier about...
How have you all been getting on here?
Well, Lord Capon's been chasing us around a bit and so forth. Nothing we're not used to.
How about a game of dice then?
Are you sure? What would I do with 2 naked men here?
Let's see how good you are.
I believe I'm far better than the drunken lord that's passed out there. Alright.
Maybe you'd have more luck if you'd remembered to throw the other dice.
That's it. Huh. Mother of God!
Why did you... Jesus, I can't bear to watch.
This'll be the one. This'll be the one. Your turn.
Well, I'll grant her that much. She is good.
That's it. Huh. I shouldn't have pushed it. No luck tonight. My. Finished.
Alright, so she removed her headdress. Strip poker. Okay, she's playing a lot more cautious this time around. I can't see really what the... Alright, that...
That's how to roll.
Welcome, Henry.
I could do with a good soak too.
Then strip off and hop in here.
What? With you, sir? That doesn't seem right.
Don't worry, I've no interest in your hairy arse. Get in the tub, or I won't talk to you.
Oh, all right then.
That's more like it. Put your clothes in the trunk.
Shift over. I don't want to tread on anything vital.
All right, just give me a moment and I'll roll it up again.
Oh, that feels good.
Don't take this personally, but I've never seen a man more in need of a wash. I've known cowpats less fragrant.
I've taken a bath. Several.
You certainly know how to have a good time.
Here, drink. It's not terribly high quality, but it should do the job.
I don't mind if I do. Give me that.
That's the spirit.
So this is how you recuperate from your injuries? Booze and wenches?
Of course. Is there any other way? So, what news, Henry?
Never mind about me. What about you? Have you recovered from our hunting adventure?
I'm well enough, Henry. These baths are just the thing, and Zdena here is very
healing.
Clara, bring some wine for the gents before they get cross.
You know what, Henry? We really can't drink this local piss.
Really, sir. Such mean words from a noble gent.
Clara, my most favouriteest bathmaid. But admit it, my dear, the wine you have here is pitiful.
What's wrong with the bathhouse wine?
I'd rather drink the bath water. You should go and get something better. Though where? Ah! I know! In the cellars under the Rathouse, there's some excellent wine that Sir Hanush bought for us.
And you want me to go there and get it now?
I'd be indebted to you. And a grateful nobleman is the best ally you can have.
All right then. What kind of wine is it?
A Sylvan Red, in the cellar under the Rathouse. It's the last barrel at the end on the right-hand side. Get a pitcher somewhere and take it with you.
All right then, I'll bring it.
Good man.
What the hell are you doing?
Just doing what the young noble wants, obviously. I also stole his sword. Though apparently the game doesn't care about that. Fine then. Only with the torch. Okay.
God be with you, Henry. What the hell was that?
Where would I find a pitcher? Anyway. What?
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Lord Capon sent me to get some wine for him.
Lord Capon, eh? A likely story.
If Sir Hans hadn't sent me, I wouldn't have this key, would I?
Oh, all right. Do what you like. Go and live there for all I care.
Okay then. Okay.
I must be going now.
Okay, I need to figure out where that damned piece is. That was bad. Really bad. Okay, it's not there. Where then? Well, wherever it is, I need to find it. Okay, there's enough light for me to figure things out. Think might be here. Might be on this level, actually. Or not. Where the bloody hell is...
Quick! Alarm! You there, stop!
Well, I suppose I could try pickpocketing it. Knocking him out just seems poor taste. Which key do I need? It's in one of these chests, isn't it? Maybe there's a third key for these. Someone's gotta have the keys for all of these.
Be the wind. Lost something?
Well, I'll need to figure all of this out. Costin signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.